Alright, you know what? You know what? We're gonna try that same thing, but we're gonna activate her imprints. The year is 2015. You boot up your favorite gacha game. You see that there's a new banner for you, the nice flashy DPS for whichever mode you're playing that's been advertised to you. You summon on the banner, the lights flash, the sparkles, lightning everywhere. Reyes shows up with a sword, and then boom, out pops out your shiny new 5-star. You go to your unit pool, you lock your unit, you level them up, you limit break them, so now they're max limit broken, max level, and you're ready to go. And you look at their skills and their kits, and you sit there and you say to yourself, this is a well-packaged unit. Well, shit, unfortunately, you are in the year of 2025, and that is no longer the case. Companies now create units, chop them up in 6 to 7 different ways, and then sell you that unit for an exorbitant amount of price. And that's what we're going to be discussing today. Now, this video isn't going to be talking about the good or the bad of a constellation system or a duplication system that increases or adds new things to a character's kit. That will be discussed in another video. For today, we will be talking about if constellations, or for in regard to Chaos Zero Nightmares, ego manifestations, so from this moment forward we're going to be calling them EMs, are necessary for progressing and pushing through the game. So let's go ahead and get into that, shall we? Now, if you don't know who I am, name's TsucchieKage. I am a official content creator for Chaos Zero Nightmare. I stream most nights on Twitch, so you can follow me there on twitch.tv/TsucchieKage, where I stream majority Epic 7 and other variety content on the weekends. Now, without out of the way, let's go ahead and just briefly talk about what the constellations or the ego manifestation system actually does for you in this specific game. Now, if you haven't been living under a rock and you've played any modern gacha system, then you are used to the duping system. The duping system is a modern, let's say, innovation that allows or accompanies the organizations to sell you a unit, but in 6 different parts. Now, in games like Chaos Zero Nightmares, they have leaned heavily on the Hoyo method, which is to take a unit's kit and take segments of it and lock them behind duplications of these units. A perfect example is the unit Ren with her with her lovely ego manifestations. She not only becomes a better DPS, but she also transitions into a sub DPS healer, giving her cards the ability whenever she attacks to grant healing to the team, which, if you are unaware, in Chaos Zero Nightmare is very beneficial, as healing reduces the mental break that you take. Now, if you take a look at the footage in the background, currently we're performing a E0 run in the Chaos Manifestation with the Mono Chaotic team. We're trying to see how useful they are for dog walking. If you are unaware of what dog walking is, if you've played Epic 7 or Uma Musume, it's basically where you take 2 units into a mode, or you take X amount of units into a mode, and then they carry another unit through the mode themselves as you build them up, so that way you can use them in other content to level them. So we are currently dog walking our Tressa with the utilization of Ray and Kayron, and the run's going relatively well, but then we get to a certain point where we don't have enough healing and or shielding available on the team, which just causes us issues. And what I'm actually going to do is I'm going to cut from this section to right before we nearly, for lack of a better term, lose it all, and then we make certain rational decisions in the middle of the limited beta test. So appreciate you all watching. Enjoy this portion, and I will see you in the section regarding having investment into the unit's ecosystem. K-Ron, we need you. Come on, chill. We are almost there. Relax. Okay. No! Dog, what? Does this kill? It kills him. Okay. Boys, if we take one more hit, we're cooked. If we take one more hit in this state, we are rotisserie chicken. Oh, we got another fight that we have to go into, and K-Ron is cooked. Oh, boys, it's not looking good for me. Oh, no. Oh, yeah, we're cooked. Chopped rotisserie chicken. Wait. Hold on, K-Ron. Oh, fuck. We can't break K-Ron out of it. We can't break him out of it because he's, yeah, because of where we are. So this heal is useless. Shit. Yeah, battle end. We should have brought Mika with us. We should have brought Mika for an actual healer. This is for testing purposes only. Alright, YouTube, if you saw the last video, we just got clapped up trying to upgrade May and update her save data, I should say. So currently, actually we don't even need to update her save data. It was Tressa's save data that we were trying to update. But now that we know which unit that we were working on, cool. But in that previous run, our Ray was zero ego, we should say. You know, it's almost like she's in blue lock. But now she's gone through the first half of the blue lock training, and we have her up to ego number 4. So first off, let's go over what the ego upgrades are. So the Predator Blade card increases the morale by 2 for 1 turn. So essentially what this does is helps with you not going crazy, not breaking down. If you are unaware of what the Predator Blade's card is, let's go ahead and look at her card really quickly. So we'll go to a level 20 rate right here. And her normal card, so it is right down here. Blade of the Predator. Again, this is just a localization translation issue, but Predator Blade of the Predator, this now will have a extra effect where for 1 turn increases morale. So hopefully you see that increases the morale gain. The second ego upgrade is when Ray uses an attack, she heals for 120%. If you saw that previous video, you saw that we were struggling for HP, so this should be a welcome boost to those specific runs. And for this third ego upgrade, we have Vivid Memory, which is the level of the potential of the basic card enhance, unique card enhance, and neuro card enhance goes up by +3. What that means, no idea, because the tooltip is not clear. And the last upgrade is the damage of Final Shadow is increased by 50%, and the tenacity damage is increased by 1. So what a tenacity damage is, which is another thing they do not explain, it's basically just their weakness bar. So the weakness bar breaking goes up by 1. So now that we have all of this, she's able to heal on all of her abilities. We're going to take the exact same team, and we're going to go back into the Chaos and attempt it one more time. So let's go. Now, as you can see, that team wasn't doing too bad. They were progressing relatively well. They weren't far from the end, but it's just the when you have a lack of investment in your unit's ecosystem, you have what some people unfortunately dealt with in games like Genshin Impact of low team priority. If anyone is from Genshin background or Hoyo background, then you know units like Xingqiu, Xiangling, Bennett. That was the main core team, and then you would slot one other unit into it, or it will be Xingqiu, Xiangling, Bennett, and then Kazuha. That would be it. That was all that they would use for one singular side. Whilst the other side, they would be pigeonholed into the whatever unit they are actually allowed to use. Now, when you think of other games, you're forced into one specific playstyle, because now if you don't have an extra healer, you have to run a certain specific team, because you don't have enough investment into whichever unit is a part of that team. Now it's okay, well, if I had my Ray to E3, she can be a healer. That frees up a slot, so I don't have to necessarily build this unit. I can just run a shielder, Ray, and another DPS and be fine. Or let's say you want a unit that activates extra counterattacks if they have it in that their ego investment. Now you are unable to perform that task as well. So it's very, for lack of a better term, it is predatory. It is a unfortunate system that plays upon the consumer of, oh, if you had this thing, then you'd be able to reach your goals in this avenue, or if you had just this specific level, you just spent this amount of money, or if you just got lucky one extra time and you get this unit again, then you'll be able to perform this content a little bit faster, a little bit better. And all in all, unfortunately, I have to say it, imprints matter. In games like this, in all games where they offer specific skills or stat increases behind multiple copies of a unit, they're always going to matter. For if you're someone who wants to perform specific pieces of content with units that you enjoy, if you want to perform at a higher degree, let's say there is a leaderboard system within the game and you want to get into the top percentile scoring there, you're going to have to compete with individuals that spend money in order to get multiple dupes of these characters, to get multiple dupes of the cards, to have the resources to spend to level up these units. And you're just going to have to contend with that. And with games like these, since they're essentially, their gacha system is formulated around that, that is what you have to contend with. This is no way, shape, or form of me endorsing the system or telling you that you should or need to. All you have to do is just play the game and have your own mindset and thought process behind it, and you'll be able to enjoy yourself. So what we're going to do is we're going to finish this off. We're still going through the same chaos manifestation. However, we're engaging in the run with the the E4 Ray. See, I keep saying C4 because I'm so used to Constellation. So anyway, boys, I hope that you appreciate the video. If you have any feedback for me in regards to this video or anything that you'd like to see, feel free to sound off in the comment section down below. If there's anything that I can do to help you, if you run into any issues or have any questions about the game, you will also find my Discord in the description of this video. You can go ahead and join there. We're a nice little small close-knit community, but feel free to reach out, and anyone will be available to help you if they are around. So then again, have a fantastic rest of your day, rest of your week, and I will catch you in the next video. Right now, let's get it. Come here, buddy. Oh, this is about to make my Kairon hit so hard. Oh, she's got inspiration off of this. Increase the heal, lets me draw 2 cards. Yes, I love to see it. Alright, we'll hold on to that for right now because I feel like it will give me like status ailments. So we'll keep Wind of Relief. Just we'll keep it to the side for right now. All right, so create the shadow daggers. Bang, bang. We don't need to heal. All right, those can go to the graveyard. So we'll gear bag it. Inspiration in the middle of the fight? Stop teasing me. Activate all basic cards in the hand, boys. Bang. Bang. Oh my god. Oh, we just upgraded our raid too. Ooh, this run. And look, this is from imprinting her 4 times. Just one unit getting imprinted did all of this. This is the run for sure. My Tressa is about to walk out of here looking so pretty. She has agony and hungry. What is this? What is this? Okay. And it just activates all of them. Just every last one of them. Black hole. Jesus. It heals itself. Okay. That's fine. You're still taking damage, buddy. Activate this. Heal. Agony. Agony, we get that bag dagger. Boom. Oh yeah, he's cooked. He can't do anything against me now. Oh yeah, you're cooked. Yeah, these are just this is we'll take that. The heal, so we reduced your mental state by 1, which is good. Slaughter is crazy. Alright, we're about to inflict a whole bunch of agony to you. There we go, a bunch of agony. We create a whole bunch of these daggers. We're about to make some more. Yo, you guys want to see? Oh, we're not even done. You guys want to see how many cards we have banished right now? You ready? It just keeps getting worse. Every time she summons these daggers, it just keeps getting worse. When he takes a turn, oh man. Activate all basic cards. Yeah, you're cooked. Activates all the basic cards without a cause. It's so huge. All right, now he's dead. Bang. This is the run. Yeah, imprints are needed, boys. If you didn't know, in games like this, imprints are needed because they cut up. Select a card to duplicate. Okay. Hold on. Before we do our spiel, we pick the card to duplicate. Imprints are very necessary because they essentially just unlock the unit's kit, the true unit's kit. Just with that, just having her being able to become a pseudo healer as a sub DPS is insane, especially with the way that her damage can actually ramp. That was just with a 4-star. If we were to go and dupe a 5-star and take it into the combat, we can see, you know what? Let's actually do that. Next video, we're going to try duping a 5-star and just see how obscene it can become. We all know how busted Khalife is. Let's see if there's another unit on my account that can get duped, and we'll test it out. So I will see you boys in the next one. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. If you have any units that you'd like to see, go ahead and check those out in the description of this video. There will be a link to a unit showcase and review guide on this channel. Thank you very much for watching. Have a great one.